Ellie Morris.
And I'm Henry Shields.
And we are here to tell you about an improvised comedy podcast that we are both a part of called Hell or High Rollers.
Hell or High Rollers is an adventure story following 4 villains as they attempt to escape from Dungeons and Dragons hell.
With our first season coming to an end, you can join the adventure now and discover over 40 hours of hilarious storytelling from some of your favourite Mischief faces.
To listen to the show, just search Hell or High Rollers in Spotify, Amazon Music or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell.
Hello and welcome to this festive episode of Mischief Makers! Yeah, I remembered the title of my own podcast.
Good start, bro.
Well done, everyone. I'm Dave Hearn, and some of you may recognise my voice from hit Dungeons and Dragons podcast Hell or High Rollers.
Yeah, I know that. I hear that's great.
That's Chris Leask.
advertising.
For those of you who are not familiar with it, myself, Chris, and a few other Mischief people do a improv comedy Dungeons and Dragons podcast. So if that's the sort of thing you're into, give it a listen. And if it's not, give it a listen anyway.
Yeah, get those numbers up. Yep.
Yeah,
You
get
could
those
just
numbers
play
up.
it in the background while you're doing stuff and just let it roll.
Oh, what? As in like right
Like if
now?
you're not into Dungeons and Dragons, you could just have it
Yeah.
playing
Exactly.
on mute just to get the listens up.
That actually would be really helpful.
just saying.
That
Thank
actually
you.
would be, yeah.
But we also do want people to like it.
They will.
Like it is good.
But just in case.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Get those views.
Get those numbers up.
Get those views.
We've sort of done a partial introduction, but let's go round and say who we've got in the room.
It's me, Nan.
Yeah, it is.
I'm Nancy Zamit. Hiya.
Hi. It's hello. My name is Chris Leask.
All right, we'll cut there. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to say about myself.
What did I?
Nothing else to add.
No,
Nothing else.
I have nothing else. Just my name.
Great. Well, then on that, let's begin. So this festive edition of Mischief Makers will be looking back at the entire year of 2024 for Mischief, as well as I've got a little surprise for you guys. A little Pass the Parcel.
Is that what this is?
That's what that is. Yeah. There are some
God, what's
crackers
it
on the
gonna
table as well, so we'll explore
them.
those. We'll pop
Explore
those.
them.
Yeah.
Them.
That's what you do. You pop them. Smash them.
Do you
Just
bang
crack
them?
No, I thought you pull a cracker.
Pull a cracker.
Yeah.
Bang.
You bang a cracker, you pop a cracker, you pull a cracker.
No, Chris, of course you don't pop them. You bang them.
All right, we're going to bang, pop, and pull our crackers
Yes.
today. So, should we begin with the first layer of Pass the Parcel?
Oh, yes.
Have we got some music? Great. You might have to turn it up. There it is.
Can we pass it?
You pass
Yeah,
it.
pass
So,
it.
for those of you listening to this and not looking at it, it's on you, Nance. We're having to throw the present around the room. And
We're opening the press.
opening. So on each layer, there will be a question or a comment about the year just gone.
Okay.
Great, what do you got, Nance?
Here we are. Discussion. Peter Pan Goes Wrong West End ended in January before going on to continue its tour through to April 2024. That's just what we have to discuss, I think.
Yeah, it's a discussion point.
Discussion now.
Is there not more under that?
There's a question, but is that like a follow-up? I have to do that after.
After the discussion?
Stop looking at the question because I'll
won't
give
look.
it to you in a minute.
That was really nice going to the West End. Dave, you sadly, we didn't have you there.
No, I had passed.
You had passed.
I
You
had
didn't want
passed.
to do it.
Yeah.
You're done with that
Away.
show.
Yeah, I'd passed away and now I'm back. That was
I knew it.
that's the only thing to
Christmas
keep me
miracle.
from that show.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do the West End run, and because I was doing another show, which I won't advertise now because it's done and it would be pointless to do so. But
We'd have to kill you.
exactly,
would.
again, what was your experience of Peter Pan on the West End?
I had a great
It
time.
was so lovely.
I felt like we were older. So that
Do you
was a
mean
bit of a
like
weird
in the
feeling.
body?
No, because it was interesting going something.
not in the mind.
In the body. I've got a torn meniscus, a slipped disc, you name it. I'm a broken boy.
Oh, God.
But like, it was kind of weird going back to a show that we had done so long ago and then seeing what your body can and cannot do anymore. Like,
What can your body not do anymore, Chris?
it gets a bit more upset getting slammed into the set.
Yeah.
It would.
I still loved it, enjoyed it, but bruises last that tiny bit longer.
Just a little bit
Yeah.
longer, don't
Yeah.
they? I think it was funny for me because I think we got a bit too used to, we got a bit too used to Broadway.
Sure. The bright lights of
I'm going to
Broadway.
admit this now because it was slightly humbling. It's one thing that happened that I was particularly embarrassed by. Was,
You didn't get your bagels.
I didn't get my my bagels. No, I have to look out for whoever Henry Shields is interacting with in the audience.
Sure.
And then blame them for poisoning Peter Pan. Spoilers.
Spoilers,
Oh my God.
yeah.
If you haven't seen Peter Pan ever,
Where have you been?
where have you been? And on Broadway, obviously, they have a ridiculous system that's very high tech, and 500 people deal with it. So I had a screen and somebody that would come over and be like, H3 is the seat, and they're wearing a blue top and a white dress. And
You get an email, there'd be a Zoom call with the producers.
then I stupidly was like, so how do I see the person here? And then someone just went, you look through the curtain?
Just look through the curtain and see who's
And I was
pointing
like,
at.
oh my God. But it was stuff like that kept happening because we were too trained for a huge crew.
Yeah, Broadway does take a lot of your autonomy. It takes a lot of the responsibility because our show's always been built on the idea of actors doing stuff. And then when you get to
rude.
a proper theatre,
If you do it yourself on Broadway, you're rude.
I am also rude.
I don't think Dave was that rude.
Yeah.
Imagine I interrupted him and just called him rude. Dave, sorry about what.
Sorry, we're not even talking about Pan. You are rude. Hi, welcome to Mischief Makers Therapy Edition.
I'm going to take my hat off.
Why?
I am so warm.
Oh, Chrissy.
And there is nothing. I don't want to sweat it today.
If you're just listening to this, Chris was wearing an elf hat with very, very cute ears.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And now he just looks like boring Chris.
Yes.
It's boring old jumpered Chris.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I was rude, but who was rude?
No, you are rude in America.
Stop saying that. One is rude.
One is rude.
One is rude if you do somebody else's job in America.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't if the props team will deal with the props. You can't even touch them as an actor unless you're on stage, and the carpenter will deal with the set and stuff
And
like
your
that.
quick changes and everything like that.
Yeah.
So going back to doing it all, it's nice because it's normal.
Yeah.
But it's it took some adjusting, and I think that
Gotta recalibrate.
that made me feel like a bit of an a-hole at first.
Yeah.
Because I was like, surely there's a boy to do this for me.
Where's my looking boy? H3. What colour top is he wearing?
So then I had to make loads of jokes after that about being like all of the props. I was like, has this been blessed by the tears of an orphan? What? I would just ramp it up.
Just went into full overcompensation
it
of
was just too much. I think.
Yeah.
Such
Chris, did you have any mishaps? Any
mishaps? As in
social faux pas?
so probably
Plenty.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
I think it was really nice doing it with the other cast. Because we had a
absolutely.
couple of blended cast members from the tour cast, and that was really cool.
And they were all so wonderful.
Yeah.
Such amazing people. And they were so good.
Great cast.
Great cast. So it was nice kind of having that merge. Yeah. Because it also meant that we couldn't, at first, a long-running show, you kind of sometimes can be quite complacent.
You can.
Oh, rude.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, we have a producer in the room. Can we swear?
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, we can. They're going to bleep it. Okay. Hold on, let's try this. Chris, you have you ever known me to be rude?
That's going to be a lot of beeps.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be, Chris, you beep, beep, beep. Great.
Question. Peter Pan Goes Wrong toured from 2023 to 2024. Mm-hmm. How many audience members did it play to on tour alone?
I'm going to say, what do you reckon, Dave? How many people on tour alone? Not in the West End.
On the tour alone. It's quite specific.
How many people? They went to some big theatres.
I'm going to go 17,000.
You're way off, mate.
Way off, yeah.
Way off.
I'm
was the answer there?
172,000, maybe.
Has he seen the answer?
Of course he has, but it's still wrong. He's still wrong.
No! I can't
172,100.
I forgot.
You
I can only.
bastard.
Nice.
That's a lot.
And you
though.
cheated.
So many people.
That's not very... Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
What,
Are we doing another round?
Yeah.
I didn't know what keep it coming meant.
And we have to throw the parcel.
We're throwing the
because
parcel.
Chris and I are sat too far apart. Oh,
Dave,
it's me!
it's you.
It's me.
I love this.
There he is, unwrapping the present.
Okay, we're
it's
in.
so lovely.
Discussion. Mind Mangler, member of the Tragic Circle, premiered in the West End in March 2024.
Yes.
And, this is in capitals, and continued setting sail aboard Virgin Voyages cruise ships.
Voyages.
And
Voyages.
Voyages. Virgin Voyages cruise ship. And
Great.
went on tour playing to 22,047 people.
That's less, isn't it?
that is
less.
But-
Lads were less successful.
Come on.
than us.
No.
It says here none of whom were stooges. Oh, that's a gag. It. Sorry.
Say it again, but we.
They played to 22,047 audience members, none of whom were stooges. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, Mind Mangler. None of us were in Mind Mangler, but we all saw it. I saw it at the Garrick. Did you guys see it at the Garrick?
Garrick, yeah.
The Garrick Theatre.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts of the Mind Mangler?
I don't think. Oh no, we did. We went to press night. Yeah, we saw it. It's so good.
I think it was really great to break out those characters from Magic Goes Wrong.
Yeah.
I think I loved doing Magic Goes Wrong, but I think Mind Mangler needed its own space.
It did.
And oh boy, did it get it. And
It really
I'm a
did.
fan of that. I'm a fan that it
I
got
saw
Such a big fan.
the build from Edinburgh to the 2-act version, and I didn't think the Edinburgh version could be topped, but it was.
But it was.
It was topped.
I don't remember the first act version.
It was just less gags. It was
Yeah.
kind, it was
Just
kind,
less
it was
time.
very it was a
And
similar
less, like,
vibe.
there was like a less emotional journey a bit, wasn't there?
Well, no, that stuff was all in there. It just felt a little crowbarred because it was
right at
it was
the
an
end.
hour, and you were like, oh, okay. So we're actually after 2 hours, it's like, oh, they've really been through a lot here.
I remember reading a bumpy pre-Edinburgh draft and being like, what?
Just like crowbarred in a bit of
Yeah.
pathos at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
That 2 hour.
It was the Quickfire Jesus.
Did not like that noise.
Yeah.
Quickfire Jesus was my favourite routine.
So good.
So funny.
So good.
I really enjoy the show. I think they're two clowns and the way they work together as well. It's so funny.
I
John and
remember
Hennez.
seeing them when we were on tour. It was like I felt like I was in some sort of documentary about like an old comedy duo. So it was just Hen and John sat on the beach at the sea, like laughing hysterically, and then just sat in silence for ages. And then they would just have they were like two old men just sat on a stony beach, just chucking pebbles in the sea.
Even when we were on tour, like
This
back
was-
in the day, in like 2013.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like when we were on tour and they were doing Mind Magna. I was like, did you all do a tour that I didn't go to?
Oh no,
Well,
there was
it's
that
the
tour.
tour.
Yeah, it was called the Rude Boys tour. And
How was I not in it?
you're not rude enough,
What?
Nance.
That's
You're
not
not rude.
true.
You're only rude by accident,
Come on.
not on purpose.
Is there a question?
There is a question. Would you like it?
Sorry, I get excited by the questions
That's
because
okay,
I
I
want to
really
win.
do too.
What was Henry Lewis's pre-show tradition off Broadway that he would do every night?
Oh,
Was
wow.
it something
great
with
question.
everyone else, like the costume people and the?
It's very close.
He
Yeah.
did something. I remember getting a picture. They were all in a circle around him, and I don't know what it was.
Okay.
I can't
It was.
remember.
I tell you what. It was with stage management.
Yeah.
It's something you might not expect Henry Lewis to do.
No, it was like a dance or a dance.
dance.
Dance with stage management.
Really?
Ding, ding, ding,
Not
ding,
very
ding.
hand, is it? But it's,
It's not very
funny
That's
if
so
you see it.
lovely. Yeah.
But apparently, every show
That's
off
so
Broadway.
great.
Love her.
Did he do that in the UK? No, he didn't do
he
that in
did
the
not.
UK.
It was just American.
He saved the joy for his US crew.
He did.
I understand.
Shall we pass the parcel?
Pass it. Pass.
Oh yeah, let's pull a cracker.
Let's
Oh.
bang
Yeah.
a cracker, boys.
Bang a cracker. You guys
Just
bang
one?
your
Wait.
cracker.
It did bang it.
Yeah.
Is there a joke in here?
Yeah,
God,
let's
there
get that
better be.
gag out.
I reckon we should. Oh, somebody's written these jokes. Hum that tune. Nissle and Nossel song from Goes Wrong Show. I can't remember what the
I don't know, I'm making this up.
I was like, I don't remember that
Nissel
bit.
and Nossel. No.
With Nissel and Nossel.
Yeah, that's it.
Together. And fun never ends. And then she goes like this at the end. Steve Brown.
I think you get that.
Right?
Steve Brown.
Steve Brown.
Steve Brown.
Steve
He wrote
Brown.
that and he passed away.
He did.
Yeah.
Very
And
sadly, very
let's just
recently.
give him a moment for that because he's so good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
he was
Okay,
fantastic.
there's also a charades. Do you
Okay.
say charades or charades?
Charades.
Ridiculous.
Charades.
Sharona. Okay. Okay. Right. I'll give you a clue. It's Christmas themed.
Of course. Thanks for that clue.
Film.
Die Hard.
This bit will so not work on the podcast.
No, but it was being filmed.
It is being filmed.
Yeah.
3 words. 4 words.
4 words.
You were
For those of you
flapping your
listening,
hands.
Nance did a weird sort of jellyfish hand. It was very unclear.
word.
It's my
First word.
Oh, it's so hot.
Drinking.
Drinking.
Oh. Magic. Some kind of magical
Drinking,
drink.
magic.
Elixir. Walking on water. Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus walking on water. Christ. Miracle at 31st Street. Or 33rd Street.
Oh, thank
yes!
God. That was kind of outrageous. I was like, how did you do miracle? That was water into wine.
Nice.
Water into wine. That's
And then
good.
walking on
We would've
water.
got there. You just went through all the different miracles.
I would have gone through all of them.
And we would have
Can you
got
name
it.
another one apart from those two?
The fish.
I think there was
Fish.
turning fish into
Fish into
bread
1,000
or something.
people. Imagine.
No, it was feeding the 5,000.
With fish. Okay.
A fish and bread.
No bread got.
There was 2 loaves of bread.
Fish. What?
Trying to figure out how I do that miracle.
Fish.
Anyway,
5,000. Yeah, nice.
great.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Shall we pass that parcel?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
It's actually really fun catching.
To throw it.
Oh, and I win.
Yeah.
I open it.
open it.
Yep.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Very good. I found out yesterday that Kit is a nickname for Chris.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's so many.
I did not
Topher.
realise it. Topher?
Chris Topher.
I don't like the name Chris, so maybe you should start calling
There's
me
so
Kit.
many, mate.
It feels like such a...
Okay.
I can't read! Discussion. In June, to celebrate the Criterion's 150th birthday, members of Mischief appeared in a scene from the comedy about a bank robbery
Us, we
with
did.
Stephen Fry.
That was us.
Oh yeah.
Talk about it.
Discussion.
Talk about it.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah, the question's
discussion.
later.
Stephen Fry missed his cue,
He did miss his entrance.
Yeah.
but he has so much charm.
It
you
was so
instantly
charming.
forgive him.
He
But
covered
you
it
completely
so
fucked the
well.
rhythm of the whole.
It was so funny.
I met Stephen Fry about 5 times in my life.
And he doesn't
Wow.
remember you.
Never.
Unbelievable.
I met him when I was 17.
Do you know
First
what,
time I met
Chris?
him.
He's like notoriously got a very good memory, so you must have been so
Wow.
unremarkable.
Really forgetful.
Yeah.
Forgetful.
Forgetful. You were so forgetful.
So forgetful.
So forgetful.
Yeah,
But hold on, you
that
met him.
hurt.
You were about to chronologically go through the times you met
No,
Stephen Fry.
the first time I met him was 17. I get that, but then he's seen 2 shows I've been in and met him afterwards.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get
Met him that time, still didn't remember who I was, and it really hurt. Because you're right, he is really smart, so I think
You've
he's
got to go up to him
actively...
and be like, hey, mate, nice to
done
see you
this. We've
again.
met.
And again and again and again and again.
I promise you, we've done this.
Yes,
You
but
love me.
he
We're
is
friends.
Such a lovely man.
He's completely
so
It
wonderful.
was so fun.
But he was great. I always have a lot of admiration for the hosts of those kind of shows, like whether it's like a big TV show or like a theatre celebration thing, because they just they're in between every single act, and so they're just constantly doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think he did rehearse with us. We did the opening scene for Bank Robbery, and then we added in a line of him. He was going to come in and say, I'm really looking forward to robbing this bank. And he was clearly in the scene dock. And we just heard
chilling.
from like 20 miles away him being like, boys, I'm really... And to his credit, he stretched out the whole line.
thrilled.
I'm really super thrilled and excited until he got to the front of the stage and then landed on robbing this bank. And then we were all furious
huge
because he
cheer.
got around. He
Yeah.
got a bloody
Masterful.
round.
Yeah, well, of course.
Stephen Fry.
He recovered. He recovered brilliantly.
I also love the Criterion Theatre.
Yeah.
I'm a massive fan of that
From the
theatre.
stage and the vibe, yes, but from
Yeah.
the seating, it's a lot of restricted view.
That is the slight
Yeah.
problem with the theatre,
it's so
I
beautiful.
love that theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
I do.
packed
Such good
in as well.
memories.
Yeah.
I loved Bank Robbery.
Yeah,
I think that
me
was my
too.
favourite production we ever did.
Yeah.
I loved that show.
You were very good in it, darling.
That's all I wanted, all I needed. Okay, you ready for your question?
Yeah, go on.
Question. What year is the comedy about bank robbery set?
Oh, my, 52?
I want to say 52, yeah. But
I'll give you a clue.
should we pick a different answer?
56?
Is it close to
it's
52?
I
set.
had plenty money, 1952. That's what I changed the lyrics to. So why did I do that if it wasn't set in 52? 53?
53, yeah.
4?
51.
I'll give you a clue because there's good advertising for Spies. Spies is set 4 years later.
Oh, God, so 59.
58?
When Spies set?
63. Oh,
63. I think it's set 62.
okay, so
Yeah.
58.
58. 1958 is when it was set.
I always thought it was 52.
Yeah, me too, because I sing it in the song.
Well, you were singing it wrong for such a long time.
But we changed it.
You changed it wrong.
No, because he goes 1958, Minneapolis State Bank, doesn't he?
1958. Minneapolis bank time.
Minneapolis, Sooty Boom.
Minneapolis State Bank.
Right, we need to fact check
58,
this.
that's great.
Yeah, we're going to fact
Checking
check.
it now.
Let's
Okay,
go
we're
fact
going to get back
check.
to this. Do we now move it on?
1958 is the correct answer. According
Well, we all didn't know that. We did
Yeah.
it for so long.
I know,
Well-
but it was a long time ago we did it.
Yeah, but honey,
Honey. What?
But it's weird that two people, we both thought it was 52.
immediately.
So, and I wasn't like, yeah, that sounds right. I was like, I think it's 52.
Bang on as well, yeah.
So,
4 years later.
4 years later.
Spies.
Yeah. Set 4
It
years
was
later.
more than that, doesn't it?
The style changed dramatically, actually.
Did
in
it?
4
Were you
years.
there?
Yeah, no, I
You're
remember.
so old.
I
You look
remember-
so good.
You like my skin?
Yeah, I love your skin.
Ding, dang, ding, 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 ding,
dong,
ding,
now
ding,
we are
ding,
high.
ding. Oh,
oh, nearly fumbled. Definite fumble.
can you take it?
Oh, I hit my mic.
Oh,
David
you
Hearn.
broke your
went
mind.
sad.
Very
My mic
hard.
went sad. We're going to have to repair that. Here we go.
Can't wait.
Open it.
Oh,
Open
oh,
it. Open it. What do you
it's
find?
Big one.
Here we go. Discuss. Mischief Movie Night opened at the Other Palace in July. And it will be back this Christmas, live streaming online and on stage at the.
Wow.
How am I saying this? Is it Lillian Baylis Studio? Online and on stage at the Lillian Baylis Studio
Baylis.
in London.
Fun fact, I got the Lillian Baylis Bursary Award at London.
Oh my
That's
God.
really great. But this is about Mischief Movie Night.
Mischief Movie
Oh, how-
Okay. Rude. But no, hold on. Tell us
I
about
don't
what
think
is the
you said
Lillian
Kate
Baylis
Wood.
Award?
It's I don't know. It was like bursary, so they helped you out with drama school.
Oh, nice.
Well,
And I
good
got that.
job,
And just
Lillian Baylis,
I know.
because-
Didn't Lillian Baylis? Did she used to run the Old Vic? Was that it? She used to run the Old Vic, and
Fact checker.
Is there a story that she used to sit in the box during the shows, and she would have like a portable like fryer, and she would just like cook some sausages during the
That's
show.
outrageous.
I swear that's Lillian Baylis.
That's outrageous.
yeah.
managed the Old Vic and Sutherland Wells theatres.
That was it.
There you go.
That was
That's, that's you in like 20 years.
Frying sausages in a box.
100%. 100%. Every time I see some bat old woman on the train, I'm like, there's Nance in 10 years.
Oh my God. I'd like to think that I'll be really bad, but cooking food in a theatre.
Yeah, because you're going to be like, you're going to be like busy or something. I mean, it's actually more likely Jono.
Busy,
It's more
I'm busy.
likely Jono would do
That's
it.
Well, we
such a
like
Jono
tofu.
thing to do.
Yeah, John would do
Do you want
tofu.
some of my tofu salmon steak?
John, I'm trying to watch the show.
No, I've just made it.
You
quickly.
can't bring a fryer to the
Oh, I
theatre.
no, I can't. I own this theatre.
He probably does at that point. His pockets are filled with old burgers.
Tell me about the improv show, guys, because I'm not going to be in it. So
Well, I
wanna hear
didn't do
about
the
it.
Other Palace run.
I've got all the piping hot tea for you then, I guess.
And the tea is the info in this scenario.
Yes.
Go on, Nance, give us some
Just
piping
the
hot tea in the
info.
gullet.
It was really lovely, and it was a rolling cast, so no one did loads of it, which was really nice because you didn't know who you were walking into every day unless you really read the schedule, which I did not.
No, of course not. Who does?
And so it was always a lovely time because you got to see different versions of Friends and then play different silly shows. And all the audiences were so gorgeous. That theatre's really nice how high the rake is. So you're right there next to people, but it's like a really big, deceptive theatre.
It is a really big
But it
theatre.
feels really close when you're there.
Yeah.
So it only had a
It's
tiny
steep.
strip because we were on top of another show. But it didn't matter because
wow.
it was a real fun.
I'm very
such a
excited
great
to do it
run.
at the Lillian Baylis studio.
Oh, mate, performing at Sadler's Wells. I
Yeah.
did it once when I was a kid. I was in a dance troupe and we were in one of those shows where
Pause, rewind, back up.
Hiya.
What were they called?
No, it was just from the North London Performing Arts Centre, represent.
NLPC, yeah.
Nolpack.
Nolpack?
Yeah.
Nolpack.
Nolpack.
You were called Nolpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still are. And we all got kind of shipped in. It was like loads of dance schools. And we got to do I think we did a tap dance to Gold. Do you know that song? Gold.
Spandau Ballet?
Believe it. Yeah.
Wow.
And we had bits of like tin foil stapled to us.
Stapled to you.
Not our flesh, obviously, Chris.
You never know nowadays.
Dance
You've got to double check.
school.
Nowadays, in the past,
Nowadays.
they wouldn't have stapled the kids, but now,
nowadays.
yeah.
But I'm
hold on,
excited.
isn't foil silver?
Sorry, it was like goldy, sort of foily.
Gold foil.
Gold
mate.
foil.
You never used gold foil.
You never-
in your oven.
No, I'm not a king. Speaking of, it's Dave Hearn's time for a question.
Yay!
As you know, let's
King
just
Dave.
say I'm very excited about doing Mischief Movie Night this Christmas. It's going to be really
It's gonna
fun.
be really great. Love it.
We've got a
I'm
short
so
run.
glad you're live streaming some of them as well.
Yeah, they are. Are they all being live streamed?
No. Only
No.
3 days, which is 6 shows.
6 shows in total.
I'm getting the
8 shows.
ones, but
I think so. Yeah, it's 4 days.
it is 4 days. and
Do
I've
your
got
own
2
research,
shows.
guys. We don't
So
know,
sorry.
but
But definitely watch it. I'm going to be watching.
I
You're
don't
gonna be
think
watching.
I'm in any of the live stream shows.
I don't know when they
I
are.
think you are. Chris, I don't think you are because
I'm
you're
not-
not invited.
But I don't want to go anyway, so I was actually busy.
Are you okay?
Busy watching the show.
Busy having Christmas, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
recovering from an operation. Oh,
But just for the levity of the podcast, it's not a serious life-threatening operation, is it?
who knows?
Come on.
No, we do know.
No,
and
come on.
I want to
Who knows?
communicate
Come
that.
on.
It's
Explain.
bad. It's a bad operation.
Oh my God, this is
No, it's
horrible.
not. I'm having a knee operation because I fell off the stage on Broadway.
Hold on, back pause, rewind, back up.
Pause.
Back pause.
Back
Back
pause.
pause.
Whoa, back
I
pause.
don't have back paws.
Back pause and front pause. Hold on, you fell. I thought it was like, or you fell off the front of the stage.
Well, off the revolve, yeah. Slammed my
okay.
knee hard into that set.
Oh, then that's
Tore my
less funny. I
meniscus.
thought you fell off the front of the stage. And
No, that would have been great.
That would have
That'd
been
been
really
hilarious.
bad, though. That was like a meter and a half.
Yes,
That
that's a meter fall, that. Yeah.
would have been bad.
That's your
Big
classic
fall.
100 centimetre fall.
Yeah. It really wasn't that far. It was just a little step, but enough for me to crush my knee into pieces. So I'm having an operation. So I'll be at home watching your live stream, miserable.
I'll come with you because I'm not in the show.
Ironically, as well, we're just round the corner from you.
You are around the corner.
Yeah.
I can drag myself in.
Yeah.
Like that.
We'll come to your living room and we'll do a personal show for you, Chris.
I would honestly, I couldn't think of anything better.
Would you actually? Okay,
know what I was gonna say.
no, but if we did that for you, and like 4 of us turned up and we did a full-blown Mischief Movie Night show, like how would you feel?
Yeah, in your living
I'd
room.
actually, it would be funny.
so
but it'd be-
intense, mate.
Pause! It would just
John.
be, it'd be quite loud. I
And
can
you
imagine.
would have to come up with all the suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the days when we used to do? We would do trailers at the top of the show. So we'd get
yeah.
like a genre, a location, and a title. But we would do that for 3 films. And so then we would improvise 3 trailers, and then the audience would pick from their favourite trailer which one they
But
wanted.
it was so hard.
It was
because
so
then we have
hard.
to remember what we did in the trailer in that moment.
Impossible.
The whole thing, and we were like, "This is."
It's a great idea, though, but it's a shame that
in
didn't
theory,
stick.
but in practice,
theory.
it was so
Like,
bad.
It's because the speed at which I've explained it to you is not the speed at which it was delivered. And so
it was like Hen being like, "Okay, and then one more genre, please, and then another."
the best
location,
one was when
please."
we
So
had
which-
6 people in the audience and we had to get 9 pieces of information.
Oh my days.
So it was like someone, like 3 of you are going to have to do this twice. So apologies. And that was also the show where John came out and asked the audience if there was more of us on stage. He was like, "Do you guys want to see this?"
Was that Hen and Chickens?
Yeah,
there
yeah.
were some crackers at Hen and Chickens.
There was some
wasn't
absolute howlers.
What years were this then? 2010?
This would be like 2010, yeah, maybe.
2011.
This was pre-play that goes wrong, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, they were some dark days. Let's
any more,
brighten
though.
that up with a question for Nancy only.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, guys. Yes.
How many of the previous titles from The Other Palace can you name in 60 seconds?
I know that you've done this to me because I don't remember anything. I don't remember any of them. Like, not...
This is also, if Nancy gets it right, she gets 2 points. If not, Dave and Chris get 1 point. I didn't know we were doing points. The points begin now. Okay, Rona has the answers. Give me 60 seconds on the clock, or I'll give you 60 seconds on the
This
clock.
is so bad. I don't know any.
Okay.
Claude's magic
Go.
dishwasher?
Oh my God.
Claude's Magic Dishwasher.
I can't remember titles. There was one in IKEA that was a musical that was shaking her head. Nope. IKEA. Oh, Swedish gone horribly wrong.
Swedish gone horribly wrong. Okay.
There was what other ones were there? Oh my God, I can't remember any of them. This is awful. It's a minute
Okay,
of
give me some made up
panicking.
ones.
Okay, fistful of numbers, and it's about a mathematician who goes on a western rampage in a town.
That sounds really good. Actually. Yeah, it's great.
Cripes, here's my dragon, and it's a guy that loses his dragon, but then he finds it again.
And presumably at a surprising cripes.
Yeah, it was just
There
behind,
it is.
It was behind him. and then Frisky and Felix. Frisky and Felix are conjoined twins. And
Right, okay.
Then they separate, but by accident because they never wanted to. And then a pencil case trauma, which is the show was
And
set
that's
in a
time.
pencil case.
So,
what
producer Rona,
traumatic
how many
thing
of those did
Never know.
Nancy get?
60 seconds is up.
One was surprisingly close to something else, but 0.
Zero.
Zero.
You
I
got
I don't-
0.
when I do improv shows, I never remember them.
Yeah,
at
me
all.
neither.
What, afterwards? Like, they're
Yeah,
just...
like, in
I
any
rarely
way.
remember them.
So when people come up and they're like, "Do you remember that?" I don't know what
I
they're.
go, no, but I can tell you about a traumatic pencil case.
I never know what they're saying, and
A
they.
reminder of some of the
Of course,
Oh,
they
Yeah,
do.
go on, give us some
Absolutely.
titles.
Eton Mess,
Eton Mess.
Eton Mess.
Sister Axe,
Sister Axe.
Very good.
Iron Brook Out,
Iron Brook
I
out.
think I was in that one, maybe.
Peg Lego. You were definitely in that one.
Peg
Peg
Lego.
Lego.
I don't
Peg
know what-
Lego.
So good.
That was the
Nice.
last one you did.
Was that in a sort of Lego world?
Pirate Ship.
Pirate ship.
No,
Peg
no
Lego.
idea what that is. It's Peg.
I don't think you were in that one. I don't
And
know.
then was there not one in IKEA with the like lamps? It was like a romp.
A romp?
Someone was a romp.
It was a rom-com.
I was like, a romp?
It was us just romping around being like, comedy.
There was one set in IKEA, yeah.
What was it called?
Me, Myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I. On paper, that's
These
good.
names, these audience members are
audience.
great. You guys are great.
Oh my god. Oh.
Shall we?
Sorry, that was a car crash.
Pull a cracker.
Shall we
Do
pull a
yours,
cracker?
Dave.
Let me do mine. All right. Oh, bang it for us, Nance. Okay.
How much we think it's going to hurt us?
Right, here we go. There's a piece of paper inside with words on it. Okay, you guys are going to have to do this.
It's going to be a should Dave.
Oh, actually, I might be able to help this one. Hum that tune, The World of Make-Believe.
Oh no, I'm doing Defying Gravity.
Just hold space for that. Then.
No, I'm still doing it.
Give and take.
I actually can't remember it. Defying gravity.
Oh, that's such a better song.
Oh,
It is.
Defying Gravity is so good.
Oh my
what's it called?
god. Okay, I've got charades.
should Dave.
Shadaves.
Trying to make it happen.
This is impossible.
Go on, Dave. I'm really good at
so
guessing.
here for it.
Okay, it's okay.
And
Film.
Four
words.
Sky.
Captain.
Yes.
Santa.
Like a pilot.
you do it again?
Pilots of the Caribbean.
Like space.
Sun, air, sky.
I honestly have no
Sunshine.
idea how to do this.
Yes, sir. Officer.
Okay. Well, how far would you do that? Okay. Okay, so
Second word.
Chop.
Chop.
Cut.
Cut. Cut or chop? Light.
Light.
Light. Oh,
Light.
like
Light.
a lamp?
Bulb. Lamp.
Lamp.
Lamp cut.
Cut lamp.
Lambert. Lambert.
Butt.
Lamp butt. Fart.
Far.
Lamp.
Who?
Get.
Poo.
Poo.
So lamp
Lampoon.
poo. Lampoon.
Lampoon. What's the film with the lampoon in?
Oh,
I don't know any war films.
the Great Lampoon. The
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
What on earth is that?
Of all the films to choose from, that was a rogue one.
National.
I've never
How do you
seen
do
that.
national? I was trying to do
that.
like national pride or something, but
Brexit.
yeah, but how do you do
I just
Brexit?
scream Brexit.
But
like they
it's charades.
Charades.
so political. Sorry.
We'll bleep Brexit. We'll bleep the words Brexit.
Yeah.
National Lampoon, never seen it.
Me
it
neither.
sounds very good,
I've
though.
never heard of that.
I'm going to watch this tonight. Tonight, I'm going to stick that on my telly box.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to watch National
National.
Lampoons. What's it? Favourite game? What's
Favourite Christmas vacation.
Christmas Lampooning in
It's
the National
favourite.
Times.
No, I was telling me about he did one of these shows where the kids write it and then actors come in and perform the plays that have been written by children. And the end of it was he was doing it apparently with quite a serious actor. And the end of it was the actor going, right, well, I'm going to go home, have a hamburger and watch Spider-Man. And then left the stage, and I was like, he was brilliant. He just fully invested in it.
So great.
And it really sounded like a kid was just bored and was like, I don't want to write this play anymore. I want to go home, have a hamburger and watch Spider-Man.
It does happen.
It's a great evening, though.
That is a great evening.
Gorge. That was a great round. I loved it.
There we go. Let's pass the parcel.
parcel.
Passing that parcel.
Oh!
Quick!
Don't rip all the layers. Did you get some? Oh, no.
Did you get
Parcel. Whoa! Nance has got an essay.
Okay, I'm so bad at reading.
you're not.
Right, for an actor, very bad at a cold read. It's been a busy year for the play that goes wrong in London. It celebrated its 10th birthday in the West End in September. Hey! With a mischievous new cast. Our anniversary campaign also included donating tickets to families from May to October, introducing people to the power of live theatre and comedy. Through this, 589 people came to see the show that had never been to the theatre before. Wow!
Cool.
That's so cool.
I didn't know that. That's
I
very
didn't know
cool.
that. That's so great. What an insane show to see as your first theatre experience.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a good
It's a really
gateway,
good
though.
one, yeah.
Like-
It's very accessible.
How do you know what's gone wrong if you don't know?
That's very true.
Well, there we go. And the show is now the fourth.
Take two.
And the show is now the fourth longest running play in the West End.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually
That's
incredible.
very cool.
Play
That's very
though as
cool.
well, not even comedy.
Yeah, I know.
running play.
That's amazing.
We're gonna.
Do you think it will ever get number one? No. Not in our lifetime.
It's Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
It's 72 years.
Yeah.
We'll never make
Mousetrap
it.
will have to close.
Well, not in our lifetime, but we'd have to close Mousetrap.
But
which
Mousetrap's
maybe we can
still
do.
running. I reckon we should all do Mousetrap one day.
It's a fun show. I saw it.
But it would be so great if the whole cast of The Play That Goes Wrong did Mousetrap.
Did
but
Mousetrap.
seriously.
Is there enough of us?
Yeah.
There must be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a big cast.
I just, because it's got so many Play That Goes Wrong people in it anyway.
Yeah.
All the time.
Really?
I just think it would be such a good publicity thing for both shows. Anyway, I'll pitch it to Cameron McIntosh or whoever. Around the world. We celebrated 7 years of The Play That Goes Wrong in New York City, 5 years in Spain.
Nice.
Spanish bloody love it.
Wow.
Spanish love a bit of physical comedy.
Love it.
Replica productions opened in Poland and Hungary in 2024. Hungry for it, I guess.
Very good.
Poland for it, I guess.
Oh.
And replicas announced for 2025 in Quebec /French /Canada.
Because it was in French?
Quebec, Canada.
Quebec. Well, Quebec is. I think
it's
they
all-
speak
that's-
French there,
that's
right?
all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same tour.
Yeah.
Great.
Quebec, French,
and
Canada.
Australia and New Zealand tour, Portugal and Hungary.
Hungry for more.
There's a lot of slashes, but I think I read that best I could.
I thought that was flawless. Yeah. And
The show is now one of the most produced plays in the USA.
Whoa.
I think it was in the top 10, wasn't it? It was like 7th.
wow, didn't know
I read
that either.
stat. I did my homework.
Sick stat.
That's insane.
Question. How many doors have been slammed in the US alone? Or just generally, or in The Play That Goes Wrong?
It has to be Play That
it
Goes
has to
Wrong
be the Play That
because
Goes Wrong because that would just be a strange question. How many times? How many
seen it
slams?
again.
How many?
how many slams?
How many slams?
As in,
in
anyone
what
going
show?
in and out of a door, or what?
Oh, yeah, what counts as a slam?
Yeah. What's the...
I'm going to say it's just the door opening and closing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because it's pretty much slammed every single time.
Yes, it is.
And then you got the top door. Does that include the elevator doors as well?
You've got Trevor in the opening. He slams that door in the pre-show.
Yeah,
and that's
like...
yeah, a different amount of times per actor, isn't it?
I'm going to say it is a...
Okay, that's a good guess.
I think it's
reckon
23 times a show.
23, I think it's more than that.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon it's like 40 or 50. Because you think about all the like lift doors and then the doors at the top.
Yeah.
Amount of
I think
entrance.
they're thinking about those.
Just the regular doors.
I reckon it's just regular doors.
So if it's like 30 times a show.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
30 times 8?
What, like just on the week?
Yeah, well, you do week first. I wouldn't do 30 times however many shows I don't know they've done.
I can't do maths. That's why I
Okay, give us a clue now. So we're in the like tens of thousands or hundreds of
yeah.
thousands?
Not hundreds, no. Which is why I think it's only one door.
Okay.
I think the other doors get us into the hundreds, Steph.
Yeah.
I think it's that
in the
main
tens.
door. I think it's that toilet
It's like
door.
35, 49.
A bit more.
I'm going to say 56,000 times.
It's so close, Dave.
Well, you haven't heard my guess yet.
Go on,
Mine's
then.
going to be so much closer. Mine's going to be 56,001.
Ridiculous.
But am I nearer? 'Cause
No.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, well, you are.
To get the point, that is how you play a game.
That's
You also had, all right, we're playing the game. You had 2 guesses before.
That's true, but we
Dave,
never
you get two-
discussed.
Dave, you get 2 more guesses. Princess is called it.
Oh, okay. 56,002.
No.
50. Okay, is it 56?
No.
Okay, so it's 57,000.
No. It's 58,000.
58,000.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of door
A lot
slamming.
of door slamming just
But
for the
still-
US alone.
But the US, but how many years they've been there? 7 years.
7.
I feel like it would be more.
But that's why I think it's just that one door.
And maybe
Yeah.
he's right. Maybe the slammy nature of it is.
just
Maybe the
opening it.
shuts don't count.
No, I think some poor bastard of a DSM has sat there and someone's been like, hey, just for like fun, can you just count how many times the door slammed?
Imagine.
But that's been someone's
Christ,
job.
The marketing team's here again. Could you just count how many slams? Please.
If we could do all doors, all windows.
How
But
many
Rob did
times-
that after we left the West End. He worked out how many like litres of water had been spat at Dennis. And he worked out
Do you remember
how
when
much.
we used to work out how much Henry Shields got paid per ledger?
Oh yeah. We took his like weekly wage. It was like how many times he gets paid to shout
We were like,
ledger.
how much is he being paid per ledger? I think it's about £1.
A quid per scream ledger.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Depends on how long it ran.
Nice.
Chris wants to move us on.
All right, we're moving. Parcel.
We're done.
Whoa, that's got some air.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nearly really in there.
Oh, that's...
Oh, it's so sad.
It's on the
It fell
floor.
on
so annoying. I'm so
And the music
sorry.
stopped.
That's
the
me.
music
Thank you,
stopped.
Rhoda.
Please, you've got to have that.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open. I'm gonna open.
He's doing a little open. He's a little open man.
Discussion. A brand new Mischief show was announced in November. The comedy about spies. Go and get your tickets. Members of Mischief also appeared on the Royal Variety performance in a sneak peek with Amanda Holden and Alan Carr.
Discuss.
Discuss it.
Oh, just discussion. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Lovely.
I love how surprised you are every round. Where it's like, oh, just discussion.
There is a question.
It's been the same every
But
time.
to be fair, the last round when we did it, you didn't. You went straight to the question. You kind of finished reading it and went, question. We didn't really have much discussion
But
time.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But that's fine.
That's
Doesn't
okay.
matter. Let's talk about
we talk about
Alan
play that
Carr and
goes
Amanda
wrong
Holden.
all the time.
Into this discussion.
Yeah. Well, I thought Alan Carr and Amanda Holden were great.
They were
I didn't
so
meet them
nice.
for very long, but they came and rehearsed with us.
They did
and
giggle a lot in rehearsals,
They
which I
really found it
appreciated.
funny, which was nice. And then they turned up and they did a great job. I thought
They were
so really
good at their jobs. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
my takeaway from doing Royal Variety is that they started at 9 in full glam, full situation. They did the dress rehearsal the whole day. And then they started the show again at, 8 o'clock or something?
Like 7 or
And
so, yeah.
you literally actively saw them never having a break, and they did not break.
Did not break, but also always found time, even when they were walking to the next place, to kind of look at everyone around them and check in and Like whenever they walk past us, even though they were busy getting rushed to this next thing, they would always stop and be like, hey, you guys okay? You all right?
Yeah,
and just
they were
checking in.
very,
on
very
you.
sweet.
Such kind people.
But never just like, oh, this is really knackering. Like,
yeah, just got on and
even
did
on
their
their
job.
quiet moments where they were still being filmed and it was all like on monitors in our dressing rooms, like in between stuff when they know that they weren't on. They were just so pleasant, and it was like
ready to go.
Yeah, really.
That's
nice
show
people.
business,
I
people.
just would hate to be a presenter. I'd be so bad at it.
I don't. I think you'd be really good at it.
No,
actually.
I think I'd just stress out the entire time.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I think you'd stress out.
I agree with Nance.
You don't think she should?
I don't think Nance would be good at it.
I'm not a presenter because I'd want to swear too much and just be like, oh.
Have a
then
sweary
it's
one.
just-
You could do a late
Nancy
night.
Zamit
You would be a
swearing
really good
down.
host of a late night show.
Sure, but that job like that, I was like, that's why you're who you are, because you're
Family
so
show.
good at that job.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Very
and
cool.
doing the performance was amazing. Making 5,000 people laugh. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And it was nice to be a bit comfortable and know the kind of space and not be as terrified as we were last time we did Royal Albert.
Yeah, that was very
Because
terrifying.
we were all so terrified.
But then also the three of us in the sketch, I was like, I remember one of the runners asked me, she was like, how are you feeling? Are you nervous? I was like, yeah, I suppose. I don't have a lot to do in this. So like, and she was like, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot, isn't it? I was like, yeah, I mean, being in front of that amount of people. I think if I manage to this up, I'm going to quit acting.
Yeah, that's
like I literally have 3 lines and then I fall over.
that would be...
Yeah.
I did, on my first entrance, break the door.
Did you?
Yeah.
And what, in the dress or in
On the other side?
On the other side. So when I opened it, something went, and then like the handle went fully down. So luckily it didn't get stuck. It kind of went in. So the door just had to be held.
Oh, wow.
So like my first entrance, I broke the door.
You should quit acting.
You should quit
I
acting.
should quit
Chris.
acting. I
That's
can't
what we've learned
even
from this.
And opening doors. It wasn't really acting.
Mate, they've been
They had to
opening
open
doors
the
in the
door.
USA
7
nearly
years.
60,000 times.
And you
They
can't
probably
even do
haven't broken
one.
it. Oh my God,
Yeah.
what am I like?
Before the Raw Variety, we had the workshops.
We did have the workshop.
6
Yeah.
weeks of
So
pure joy.
good. It was so much fun. And I'm really excited about the show. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be... It was a tough 6 weeks, I think. Like, it was exhausting getting all those rewrites. And
I think doing a workshop for 6 weeks, you'd think that that's going to be a dream situation, but then you kind of, by week 5, you're like, okay, well, either we're just going to keep rewriting this. Like, at what point do we just say it's finished? Like, nothing's ever really finished. So you
There
could
was that
evolve
hilarious
further.
last day on the Friday where, just to say as well, like huge props, I think the word is, to Henry
Oh my God, he's
Shields
so
and
cool.
Henry Lewis, because
Yeah.
they would just go away and just write like 30, 40 pages
Crazy.
of dialogue in a
the
few
evening
hours.
after rehearsal or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
And they did a big rewrite, and 'cause we were very fortunate because we had all that time that we'd kind of locked down the play. We got to where we wanted it to be. There were a few tweaks here and there, a few gags and stuff, but actually we had the opportunity, which we were very, very grateful, which we've never had before, is to actually just try a whole different idea that we decided not to go with, which I think was the right choice. But it meant that we had the space to do that, which was
Yeah.
amazing. And actually then building it from when we first got it to what it ended up being. I remember like doing one of those test audiences and doing one of those shows and being like, oh, wow, this is because we'd done it in chunks and it
Yeah.
didn't feel like anything. And then as soon as we put the whole thing together, I was like, oh, this is a really good show. This is really
That's
cool.
exactly why we
Yeah.
always get test audiences in.
Yeah.
Because we did it for Goes Wrong Show as well. Like, it's a weird and expensive practice, but it makes it so much better because we need the audience response to know if it's
Know
good.
where the gags are.
And also, just a shout out to Shelley Maxwell.
Oh,
who did
yeah.
our
Movement director.
And
She's so
she's just the
talented.
dream. And Matty DiCarlo.
Matt DiCarlo, yep.
Captaining the ship as the
Yeah,
director.
yeah.
Like, they
He
were
was
just
great.
incredible.
And
Like,
also, Matty had a lot of respect for him on like the second day, I think, because we're quite a challenging group to work with sometimes because
course
we all
we
know
are.
each other and like we all often are on the same page. And then I remember him on the second day coming in and being like, hey guys, yesterday was quite tough because you guys all have your own language and stuff. And I thought it was really helpful to have him go, you need to include me in those conversations if you want me to captain the ship.
yeah, it's why he's got the job though, because
Yeah.
he really knows the company, really understands us from like, he was for people that don't know who he is, he's a massive associate director.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I'm director.
Yeah, he's
But
done
no, he's a director, but he does massive
He's
Broadway
done like
shows.
Moulin
So he kind of
Rouge,
keeps
Beetlejuice.
Colour Purple, Beetlejuice, Moulin Rouge, and Play That Goes Wrong for the last 7 years. That's just a few of the things that he's done, and then directing things
And now,
himself.
probably
So-
his greatest ever endeavour, the comedy
it.
about spies.
Comedy about spies.
Yeah.
But
Which
like-
I think is going to be so good.
Yeah.
I genuinely got a lot of faith in it. I think it's going to be our best show.
I love
Said
it.
it now.
I
We're going to
think I
isolate
love
that, cut to
Had to.
6 months. We're like,
closed
Chris,
within 2
Chris
weeks.
died. Chris fell off the stage.
The knee-op. It's the knee-op.
Yeah, he died in the
Stop
knee-op.
it.
Sorry, Nance. Give us the question.
Question is, when is Chris going to die?
Tomorrow.
How well do you know your spy slang?
I'm not well at all. I'm not very
Yeah,
into spy
What
things.
I don't
are
know.
paroles?
Paroles?
Like
I've said that right. Yeah.
when you get out of jail.
P-A-R-O-L-E is...
Yeah.
Parole, yeah.
Like, if
Well, you're on
parole-
parole when you get out of jail. But I don't know. I assume a paroles is like a noun of some kind.
Hey, look at my parole.
Hey, boy, have you seen my
Are they
paroles?
like a couple of buns that you have
Yeah.
for breakfast?
No.
Paroles.
Hey, Nancy, have you made my paroles yet? I'm starving.
Paroles, sweetie.
I want my jam paroles.
Wow, this is actually really interesting.
What is it? It's not a
It's
bun.
not a bun.
It's not a
Unbelievable.
custard treat, okay.
No.
Furious.
Do you want me to say?
Yeah, we obviously don't know what it is.
Passwords to identify intelligence personnel to each other. I
think-
said that weird.
Yeah.
Example, the crow flies at midnight
Oh, is that a parole?
and the moon lights his way.
I thought that was like a code phrase.
code
Parole.
phrase.
Yeah.
Parole. Well, that's the official word would be a parole.
I wonder why it's parole officer and you're on parole and that's parole. I'm going to do some digging after this.
Do you research, guys?
I'm going to do my research.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to do something.
Was that
Is that
the only one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was well up for loads
Yeah,
more
I was up
spice
for
one.
some more,
I know.
some more
Spy
slang.
Spy slang.
slang. All right, let's
Wanna
chuck
do
the
your
parcel.
final cracker, 'cause then we'll have the
Oh, yeah.
prize layer.
Ooh, who's going to get
Go
it?
on,
Just
Chris,
do
you go.
Chris.
Oh, it banged.
Good.
Here we bloody
We didn't
go.
need to rig the crackers. That was
No.
great.
Yeah.
No,
Well done,
that works
guys.
out perfectly. Hum that tune, Silent Night.
Go on then. You know Silent Night.
I was following you.
Outrage.
I was just thinking about Defying Gravity again.
Oh,
So, Silent Night. Yeah, yeah.
it's a silent
we're gonna-
night.
Silent Night. And nothing brings me. Go on.
Why is it so like in your face?
You're up there, Chris.
Started in such a strange key. Maybe a bit too high.
Around y'all, you're up there, Chris. Virgin.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. And the rest of the song. Okay,
Give us some
charades.
charades.
Oh, that really made me laugh. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
You have to do something.
5 words.
No.
10 words.
Just checking in first. Hi.
Hi
Hi,
there.
hi.
Okay, it's a book. Oh, it's a book. And
Oh, but it's not quite a book. It's
film.
also a
Wizard of Oz.
film.
Defying Gravity. Oh, whack it.
3 words. I love Chris.
I love
Already
Chris.
forgotten. Oh.
First word.
Word.
The. Second word. Oh, God, I've forgotten the first word.
King Kong.
Oh, the Grinch. A big ogre.
Santa?
A big sort of the snowman. Frosty.
snowman?
Evil snowman? Santa? What? No, what is this?
What the f*** are you doing?
It's gone from like an evil ogre to like a sort of camp deer.
The night before Christmas. Nightmare.
Okay, is it some kind of creature? What was that you say? You can't tell me that.
A bear. A snow bear. Polar Express. Polar Express.
Oh, well
Snow
done.
bear.
The Snow Bear.
Polar Express, is that a book?
Yeah. First ever book I read. That's not true.
First,
Ever?
that was the first ever book that was written.
Fox, Fox, Dog. I read Polar
Yeah.
Express.
That was the first ever book I read.
Chris has only read the Polar Express and the Bible.
And the complete works.
Oh yeah, Arden edition and first folio.
Shall we pass the parcel?
Pass the
Shall
parcel.
we pass
Here we
the-
go. Oh, what? Why were you trying to catch it cool? Oh, that wasn't cool.
David.
Yeah, nice. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum,
I have a really
bum,
well.
bum, bum.
Again, Nancy.
Opening the parcel.
Oh! Hey!
Is it Christmas trees?
Little biscuits.
Oh, they're going to be absolutely
Biscuits.
smashed to smithereens
Yeah, they are
because we've been
really
throwing them around.
Fox's favourites. Where's my elf?
Oh.
Where's my elf?
Where's my elf?
Maybe
That's
you've got
quite
to find the elf in
sinister.
there? Open it and
Do
see.
you think? It's
Yeah.
going to be very
Open the bag of biscuit dust.
Oh my god, okay. But also there's it's actually one of them's broken. It smells like biscuit as you open it.
Where's my elf? This is lovely. Thank you, Santa.
Oh,
Thanks, Santa.
You're
Hey
so
guys,
good to us.
where's my elf?
It's over here. Can I
I
see your
found
elf?
it.
Okay. Oh, that's so close.
I hope the
found
mic
it
got
like
that. That
it
was such a thud on the chin.
We go again. Where's my elf?
Hey!
Where's my elf?
Yes.
Nice. These are going into my
Get it down.
chest.
Just throw it.
Let's just get it stuck there.
All right.
We
what do you
also
need?
have a quiz winner from the questions you've answered.
Oh, it turns out we have a quiz winner. Here we go. Drum roll,
Oh my god,
please.
that was being
In third place,
In third place,
loud.
gonna be me.
joint third,
joint third,
Nancy and Chris.
Nancy
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Chris.
yeah, I can
Joint
see
third?
that.
Why could you have predicted that?
But
I'm
guys,
actually really smart.
here's
I
the
didn't do
twist. In
well.
joint second, me, no one wins.
Lovely, really, isn't it?
Hey!
Oh, nice. Is that
Wow.
chocolate?
Yes.
Shall I throw that to them?
That's for you, isn't it, winner?
Oh, is it for me, winner? Oh, I thought this was the second. There's no
That's your
prizes
winning.
for second place,
No,
guys.
we found elves.
You got elves.
can
I
share
got
elves.
what appears to be some kind of porcelain Santa.
I love
No, that's shot.
a
It's gotta
chocolate
be.
figurine.
Do you?
I would much rather eat something.
Let me
if
try and
was
throw
the
it in your
shape of a
mouth.
Human.
Wait.
What?
Who,
No.
If you could eat a chocolate someone, who
animal.
would they be? Like Danny DeVito or something?
Are we talking
Sorry,
which
that-
chocolate
Always
celebrity
bring
would you
everything
eat?
back to Danny DeVito, babe.
Do I actually?
All the
I
time.
love him.
Guys, I'm going to snap off Santa's head.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's been
You've got to
doing.
go in the middle of that body.
Yeah, you've got to-
on the corner of the face.
Oh,
Oh,
Santa popped.
Santa David.
David,
Yeah, instead of baby. I'm going to eat this delicious.
So good.
who would you make a chocolate?
Who would I make into chocolate
Yeah,
and eat?
and eat.
Can it be a
Don't make
thing?
it gross. Yeah.
But no, it's got to be a person.
Well,
One person.
what was your thing?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh,
Love that. Who would you?
Whacking Phoenix.
Love that these are all really serious
Yeah, I am.
actors.
And you went for Danny DeVito.
Well, you're comedians, aren't you? So
Yeah.
Sorry, I think you meant legends.
I think you're in Legend.
But I love that you like funny people, and then the people that you want to make into chocolate and eat are like really serious method
I think
actors.
that's why I would.
I want to get rid of them.
I also think Danny Day-Lewis is quite tall, no?
Oh, okay, yeah. Then in that case, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Because
more
how
tall
chocolate,
is
more
he?
chocolate.
So much chocolate. He's like 6'4", maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
he's also very big, muscly.
He's a large.
He's a
You
big
were going
man.
for width as well.
Yeah.
Could just do, yeah.
Yeah.
What we?
How do we end this?
Well,
How do we? I think we just slowly
we make
fade
a
out.
song up.
Yeah, you could slowly fade
No,
out
we
after
make a
us
song.
talking
We
about
make.
chocolate.
We've got an ending credit song.
Okay, ready? Thank you for listening
Thank
to
you for
Mischief Movie Nights. Ah, got it wrong. And cut.